Welcome to the Wally Show Aftercast. Those things we did not get to during the course of the show today. And I think Gavin will know this one. I'm curious if Betty will know this. Betty, do you know what the term Barbenheimer means or Barbenheimer means?
Yes.
Oh.
It's because the Barbie movie and the Oppenheimer movie released on the same weekend. And so if you went and saw them both at the same, well, not at the same time, but on the same day, you called it Barbenheimer.
Nice. Yeah. And I've seen both movies. It would be weird seeing them on the same day. Gavin, did you do this? You had talked about it.
No, I still haven't seen Barbie yet.
Oh,
no.
You haven't? Okay.
No, the interest wasn't super high there. And now it's been long enough that it's like, I'm just going to wait until a streaming service has it.
Yeah. And you're like, okay, I didn't pass away, so my life is still good.
And you're better off.
Seems like it.
You don't want to waste money.
I feel like I'm okay. I think it's probably not that bad of a movie, just based on the way that I enjoy movies.
I think of the three of us, you'll be the one that enjoys it the most.
Which is fine, because I think that you two have really become the most cynical people when it comes to these movies. Like your opinions are set in stone.
Absolutely.
I'm moldable still.
Yeah, I did not care for it. I slept through it. And I was not even a giant fan of Oppenheimer. I love
Which I'm sort of bummed by, because I thought it was amazing.
I love like historical films based in history and things like that. And sadly, that's where a lot of people, including myself, learn history is from movies versus knowing the actual story. I would like to know how much of the actual story was tied that closely to the movie, you know, and how much is true. That always gets you. You never really know. But this is funny. There's a lady named Barbie Oppenheimer. So she's been really enjoying this. She's 68 years old. She's a grandma.
Is she a descendant of?
Yes, actually. She's gone and seen both movies.
And so funny.
She's embraced the Barbieheimer thing. She watched Oppenheimer first because her husband is actually related to J. Robert Oppenheimer, the father of the atomic bomb, who's the subject of the movie. But then she said she loved them both, but in different ways, and she's going to see Barbie again with friends. Yeah, Oppenheimer's not one you see twice.
You said Oppenheimer?
Yeah.
No, I have a buddy. He invited me to it today. As of today.
Really?
His sixth time seeing that movie in theater. Says it's one of his favorite movies ever. 6th time seeing it on IMAX.
What?
As well. So
I don't understand that.
He's got like Regal, AMC's Regal version.
Okay.
So he's not paying extra money to go see it.
Okay.
But yeah, no.
Or he just loves movie theater popcorn.
That could be the case.
Yeah. Oh, wow. No, I couldn't do that. But so that's kind of a funny thing for her. She's gotten some notoriety because of it. This is really weird. The next Bachelor is the Golden Bachelor, which Betty Rock was out on the Bachelor series, and I get it.
Yes.
It ran its course for me. I enjoyed it for a little bit, and then it got super salacious and super just drama, and to the point where I think producers are creating drama. But now they have the Golden Bachelor, which is a guy who is, how old is he?
He's 70.
71, 77. Oh, yeah. So he's in his 70s. And so he's the Golden Bachelor looking for love. He has the support of his daughters, and they're like, yes, we want you to find love. And so it's all women in their 60s and up. But one of the ladies, this is what's really fascinating, Patty James. And she has a son who's in Bachelor Nation. Her son is Matt James, who was actually the most boring bachelor on the planet.
He was bad.
His season was horrible. And so his mom is actually on it. She's a 70-year-old retired real estate agent from North Carolina. She's been single for almost 30 years, and she says, "I want to meet someone who loves and cherishes me, that I can live out my golden years with." She said she's looking for someone that's kind, funny, smart, and confident. Even confident at that age.
What made you do that, Gavin?
She looks kind of scary to me.
Oh, really?
This one?
Is time not been good to her?
Well.
Oh, and then Betty just did the girl version of Gavin's gas.
Then I'm okay.
Right.
Oh, she's not bad.
Because girls support each other, like they can't say anything. But when Betty Rock kind of goes, oh bless, then you know Gavin's gas was right.
I didn't say any of that.
You didn't have to. Your said it for you.
Yeah, that's Okay, moving on.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I think it'll be interesting. I think
feels
it'll be
unkind to have done that.
I think it'll be an interesting thing because older people too, like the conversations are just different. You know, when you're young, it's like, do you like parachuting and walking on beaches? And oh my gosh, this is just going to be great. And older people are like, hey, who is your doctor? Are you an HMO or a PPO?
And I've said this before when we talked about it. I'm super excited about the conversations about like the history because you know it's going to pull at the heartstrings. Like it's either going to be a widowed situation or a divorce situation. Right. And either way, it's going to be sad. And then I know that they're going to bring in the Bachelor, his daughters at some point. And that's going to be heartwarming as well as sad too. So it's just going to be... It's going to be good, though.
There's room for the heartwarming stuff. I feel like when your contestants are like 21, 22-year-old like influencers, like you're there for like the petty, sad, lame stuff, and this will have life to it.
It's a room of empty vases, like at that point. Wow. Yeah, thank you.
That was deep.
It's very true, though. But this one, I hope...
He heard it somewhere.
No, I did not. I made that up. Boy, you hurt people. I know it's a defense mechanism. I hope that the Bachelor producers and the people associated with it will choose to let it or help foster it to be something that is redeeming, you know, and not make it salacious. Yes, there will be drama because you've got a bunch of women and they're going to stock the pond with some type A women as well that are super aggressive because they're casting it. They have to have some sort of drama. It can't all be sweet, you know, or else the storyline won't be good.
Well, and two, if it goes well, you know that they'll do another one and they could do the Golden Bachelorette.
Right.
Okay. And so then all these men that are coming in, like these older bachelors, you know, there's going to be a few grandpas. And that's going to be so sweet.
Be some guys hanging on to their youth, you know, like
just like rocking fedoras.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see. I'll watch a little bit of it and I hope that they do it well. Lady Rock, what do you got?
Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner are getting a divorce.
No!
It is official. We don't know the cause for it, but TMZ, which is a very popular, I don't know what you call it.
Gossipy.
Yeah. Tabloid.
They claim that they have had multiple sources tell them that Joe caught Sophie either doing or saying something on a Ring camera.
Oh, no.
And when he heard or saw that thing, he knew that the relationship was over.
Oh, that's brutal.
You know, it's so bad because when a relationship ends, it's sad, you know, but I hope that it's not infidelity because I think that makes it even harder. And that sticks with people, you know, like they'll carry that hurt into their next relationship. And it can become this cycle of distrust. Like I think it just erodes people's like hearts so much. And so I hope that that's not the case. I hope she just said, I like Hanson's music better, you know, and he's like, she's gone. She's out of here. That is betrayal.
I hope it's as simple as that. But they do have, I believe, 2 daughters, and they've been married for 4 years. So when you bring kids into the situation,
it's sad.
Yeah, it gets really sad.
Yeah.
On top of that, speaking of divorce, Kevin Costner, we had talked about a while back that him and his ex-wife, Christine Baumgardner, that they have children and they were trying to figure out the whole child support situation. She originally wanted
it was over $200,000.
$161,000 per month.
Oh my God.
To raise their children because she said they have 3 kids. She said she said that living a luxurious life was, quote, in the kids' DNA at this point. Okay. So she thinks she needs $162,000 a month.
Do you know
to
what that
raise
works
those
out
3
to?
children.
It's $1.9 million a year.
Now, $2 million just to.
I will say this. That is not a ton of money in celebrity world. $2 million a year to live on.
all of us could do it and live great and retire. I mean, $163 million a year or a month. Like, I can't even fathom having that kind of money. But when you have big bills and your house payments, you know, if you didn't pay it off in cash, is $20,000 a month.
And when you have Madison and Carter, who are used to being taken to their private school in a Hummer. Yeah. I don't know. Like,
they don't just eat ramen for dinner.
No, like, they have a cook that specializes towards them. But anyways, Kevin Costner was not happy with what she wanted, and so they took it to court. He was able to knock it down from $162,000 a month to only $63,000 a month,
which is $756,000 a year. So still almost $750,000.
He took out like $100,000 a month that she wanted. Now, her response to this situation, she said, quote, "I will look into the steps I need to take and any schooling I need to do, and I will enter the workforce." She said that she is being forced into having to go back to work because he will not give the amount of money that she wants to raise their 3 kids.
I would love to know what job she would go back and do. Like, what did you do before? I don't know who this woman is, but like, what are you going to do? Are you going to go work at the tanning booth place? Or?
But do you think that she has any truth to it? Do you think that she really needs to go back to the workforce with that much money coming towards her?
Theoretically, like, that's money supposed to be going towards the kids and child support and stuff like that, and so it should cover it completely. But in their lifestyle, once again, like, I have friends that are like wealthy. Not quite to this degree, but the lifestyle that they lead, she would definitely have to change her lifestyle. Like, you can't just go out and buy every new $15,000 purse that comes out, you know? It's like you have to use your old one for another year or whatever. So yeah, is it doable? Absolutely. Is it a big lifestyle change for her? Yes. But I mean, the fact that you were spending that kind of money in the first place, it might help you reprioritize.
Well, yes, that's true. It says here that before everything, like I guess she married Kevin Costner, she was a handbag designer.
Okay. Well, there you go. Yeah, that's a great career.
Seems like a luxurious world to be in. Probably has good money.
Yeah, if you're super good at that, then go back to that and restart a company. And
but bless her. Like, maybe we should start a GoFundMe because
that's a great idea.
She's not getting her $2.1 million.
Let's get that extra $100K a month back
to raise Carter and Madison.
I cannot even fathom. I cannot fathom $163,000. Like, and the fact that Costner has that much money every month to just give away.
Well, maybe he doesn't. That's why he's fighting back. I don't know.
He just doesn't want to.
Originally, he said that she didn't need that much money that she wanted because he said that was going to go towards her cosmetic surgery.
Yeah, and her lifestyle.
Which was a big diss.
And he's not going to let the kids' lives go to muck.
Right.
Like, it's not, I wouldn't think that it's about that part. Like, it's not about the money that the kids are getting in this, because like, he's not going to let them just live a bad life.
That's the tricky part with like child support and things like that, because it's supposed to go to uphold the life of the kids and keeping them, stable and, so they don't have to switch schools and move, and they can go to school where they've been and keep their kids and, keep them in their sports or what have you. But what happens is ultimately a lot of times the spouse is using that money for whatever they want to.
I Googled what's the typical cost of child support per month, and it's $430 a month.
Yeah, for most normal ham and eggers.
If they can do it, that's like $5,000 a year. And she's saying she's going to have to go back into the workforce.
So great.
With $63,000 a month.
Yeah. That's crazy
money.
You need
to downsize. That's the thing. She doesn't. She's probably got so much pride in the house that she wants to keep, the car she wants to keep, the lifestyle she wants to keep up.
Absolutely.
It's not just the kids, but she might be using the kids as an excuse.
Yeah, when you jump up into certain echelon of lifestyle, then and all of a sudden, like, things become like designer becomes the norm. Whereas before, when you were young and you were trying to make it and become, important or whatever, like, or become successful, you didn't have a problem having like cheap shoes and buying them on sale. But when you get to a certain level like this, it's like you don't think twice about like shopping and buying, like them buying a $2,000 pair of shoes is like us getting a $60 pair of Nikes. Like it's not a thing.
I'm sure she's getting golden goose for everyone.
Oh, absolutely. And like, yeah, when you have that kind of money, the things that we think of like as extravagant is the norm for them.
And that would be hard. Like, I know a lot of people have to go through this or walk through it, but to work hard your whole life, and then that money is going to help your children, of course, that you love, but you know that it could also be benefiting.
Oh, for sure.
Your ex-spouse.
Yes.
Ooh, that would be tough.
Oh, you're funding their lifestyle.
That would be tough.
I can't figure out how people like have had multiple divorces. And how do you have any money left at the end of this?
Debt.
Yeah, like how are you living? Like, and I see some guys that are like living in an apartment and their wife got the house and, their lifestyle has changed too. The interesting one, I was watching Welcome to Platteville last night. It's a new season is out. And so this, if you're not familiar with it, it was this religious family with a bunch of kids and they raised them. And that was the whole start of it. And then some of the kids started to leave and rebel, didn't like the lifestyle. And the family all stayed together and they would work their problems out and come in and out. But like then all of a sudden the mom and dad start having marital problems and get divorced.
Uh-oh.
And so now that's the whole big storyline is the mom is like, you know what? I'm tired of being just mom and I want to do me and live life. And so she's just like lost her mind, and Barry is like, the dad's like a super creeper. But he's like, now he's going to the gym every day and getting jacked.
Nice.
Which is so funny. It's like revenge muscles. But the best part of this is her doing her little interview thing. She's like, yeah. And so I'm living in an apartment above the dance studio because now she has a dance studio, but she's kind of like Abby Lee. And so you don't think she really dances?
I don't know who that is.
Another dance mom thing, the instructor. But so she's doing her interview and she's like, so when we agreed to separate, I was going to stay in the house with the kids and Barry was going to go somewhere else. But Barry decided he was not moving out. And I'm like, good on you, Barry. Like, you paid for that house. Like, that's your thing. You know what? Why do I have to go? You're the one that wants out of this marriage, and that's fine. You should go. I'm still committed to the kids and raising the kids and being the provider. Why does it have to be that I have to leave? And I love that he stood his ground and she didn't want to be around him anymore. And so she got an apartment and he helped with that too,
Man, it's so important to marry the right person.
Yeah, right out of the gate. I mean, that's the thing.
Sounds horrible.
Yeah, the heartache that comes with divorce, like I can't even imagine. Like I know friends of mine that have been divorced, and some after long marriages. I know others that are staying in loveless marriages, so that's hard too. And yeah, like getting it right the first time will definitely increase your odds of happiness throughout your life for sure. Do you got any birthdays?
I do. James wants to celebrate his own birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday, James.
Said, anything we should know about this person? He said, I'm not interesting at all.
Oh, that's sad. But I appreciate your honesty and not wasting our time, James.
Wow. Okay. We're going to come back to his question. Dad and mom want to wish their son Joe a happy 16th birthday. He celebrated yesterday. Said, sorry, it's a day late. He is a smart, helpful young man. He plays tennis and bowling for his school.
See, that's how you do the description for the record. That was really well done.
All right, back to James' question. He said, I share a birthday with Buddy Holly and a Civil War hero from my hometown. Do any of you share a birthday with someone famous, and who?
Oh, I might have to look it up.
I looked it up.
Oh, you did?
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you.
I looked up everyone's birthdays.
Okay.
When it comes to Wally, August 7th.
Yeah.
David Duchovny.
Oh, he's one of your favorites. So, like, two of your favorite men have the same birthday.
No, I never said that.
Yeah.
David Duchovny.
Yeah.
Charlize Theron.
Oh, another great actress.
Wayne Knight.
I don't know who that is.
That's the bad guy on Jurassic Park.
Oh.
Remember the big guy?
Oh.
And he got spit on by that dinosaur?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, the comedic actor guy. Yeah, that's more my speed.
Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, another one. Yeah, boy, some good August 7th people.
So then when it comes to Gavin's birthday, November 6th.
Yeah.
You have Emma Stone.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
Sally Field.
Oh,
also cool.
Classic actress.
Demi Moore.
Oh, I've always liked Demi Moore.
Miley Cyrus.
Nice. Now we have a winner. Have a winner.
Any dudes?
Yeah, no dudes were born that day. As it turns out, not a single man born that day.
Ethan Hawke.
Okay.
I can vibe with that.
Okay, my birthday, May 5th. I've got Adele.
Oh, nice.
Hello from
Chris Brown. That's nothing to be proud of.
Oh, that's right. Like remember years ago, because he had that thing about like abusing his girlfriend or something. Yeah. And we talking about that.
I have George Clooney.
Oh, there you go.
The Silver Fox.
Man, that's good. And Tammy Wynette. Wow.
Oh, wow, that's right up your alley.
Yeah.
There you go.
How cool is that?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
All right. Well, I think that's going to have to do it for our Aftercast today. And as always, thanks for being a potty.
Growing up in poverty has never been easy for children, but with the added challenges of the pandemic, conflict, and natural disasters, families around the world are facing an unprecedented food crisis. Unfortunately, those who are already hungry are now even more desperate. But by sponsoring a child through compassion, you can help provide life-sustaining essentials such as food and clean water. And with your compassionate support, that child can not only survive, but also flourish. You can find out how and choose a child to sponsor when you click on the compassion banner at wayfm.com.